Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more Starbound, where today I am flying across the world just a little bit. That uses a lot of energy. But today is going to be focused a lot more on mining, and I really want to get to the depths of this planet, because although there is good things like coal to get, and I don't have a lot of trees to get here, it's time for me to start tiering up and getting a little bit more resources. Because as I've said before, this is a game that is oftentimes about mining and things like that, and resource gathering is important. And see, these guys only doing 9 damage to me now is fantastic, because I have managed to gear up just a little bit in case you missed it before. I do have Sprout's Ankle, Sprout Circlet. I have enough resources to upgrade my copper chest piece. I just need to get a lot of pixels. Which, by the way, TIY did mention on Reddit that he was going to look at rebalancing the early pixel gain, which I think is a smart move, because it is a little, I think, overpriced right now. But we are going to be starting going down the pit we were in last time. Trying not to fall all the way through here, although we are going to do a little bit of platformery, as it were. So yeah, gotta watch my health bar here. And this is kind of the nice cut through. It's unfortunate that I don't have a dungeon that I can farm pixels on, and quite frankly, I'm debating going to another world to do that. But, okay, well first off I gotta not get killed. I may have to go to another world pretty soon anyway if I keep derping like this and not getting to hold on to my bandages, because of course I ran off without a bed again. So we'll see what we can do about this. But yeah, I do want to apologize also. My audio levels last time, the music did dominate my speaking a few times, and I don't like it when that happens, but it was a little too late for me to fix it in post-production. So the audios should be fine from here on out. I just had the game sound a little too high. And that's on me for recording late, and you are interesting, my friend. So let's hear it. By the way, if you press and hold Alt, you can actually look at all the kinds of things that you can pick up, but I was trying to do the query here. So let's hear, you are some indescribable horror. Are you friendly? These guys are not aggressive, so that's good. Another thing to keep now, unfortunately, these guys are aggressive, and he just knocked me way down. So first thing I need to do is probably to make some kind of safety platform just to get back up here, just to keep from dying. I don't have a ton of wooden planks, unfortunately. But some other tips that I've picked up, at least since the overnight time, because this is now day 2 of, this is being recorded on the second day of, I almost said Terraria, on Starbound's post-release here. Ow, that really hurt. Is that you can actually use unrefined wood as fuel as well. So that would be really helpful to know on the forest biome place, at least, and I don't think this is going to go anywhere, so we'll just smack these things down here, see if we can get a few more pixels. So yeah, I do have plenty of fuel available if I can just get to another forest place. And it doesn't take nearly as much fuel if you stay in the same system. But, I mean, the issue for me is mainly going to be that right now I'm stuck in a solar system that doesn't have a lot of planets that I can really play around in. Now, I feel like I'm pretty close to being able to move on to a different planet, but I want to go explore a little deeper, and you can see where the background starts to change here, that is going to actually be deeper. But another thing that I'm going to start doing here is, let's hear, that's fine sand, which we don't want to use. We have 1,000 sand or dirt blocks though, and that can be a really good use of platform as well, and that is a old Terraria style thing that I know plenty of people used to do, because we do have the rock wall here. Also did learn that once you are deep enough underground, you're not going to be able to transport outside next to the hole here. You just see the background. But you can also use that to drain water, which is, not I guess nice, it is nice. So this is where we were last time, and somehow I misclicked on that, so... Oh wow, I did not actually kill you first. Okay, so now I'm going to have to heal up here in a second. A little annoying, but another useful thing you can do that someone pointed out to me is that you can actually, it doesn't really matter as much here, but you can use this as kind of a long-range scanner to light up what's around a little bit. But I kind of prefer the flashlight, and this is where I died the last time. This is I almost exactly made the same mistake I did last time. So my goal on future planets is going to be to use coal. Let me not dash off either. Although you can fly and dash a little bit, which is pretty nice. But yeah, my goal is to really go down, down, down into the depths. And let's hear, this is a good place. Let's put another torch here, because I do have plenty of torches. And let's go ahead and put one down here too, because I don't mind doing all this, and you two are probably hostile, so let's make sure that you're not going to kill me too badly. Like I said, the one sad part about the hammer It hits really hard. It has a really nice armor penetration, good base damage. It's just slow. I was actually hoping to get a nicer weapon, and I will be very happy if this is all silver. I don't think it's all silver. If it is all silver, oh my gosh, that is all silver. Okay, we're getting lower into the ground here. As you can see, the change in the background rocks, much like other similar games here. So what that means is that we're going to start finding some better ores, which is important to remember. That's one reason we went to a tougher planet to begin with, is because there are better ores to be found. I'm kind of just wanting to drain this pool a little bit, just to start dropping some water down on the bottom. So not a ton of pixels from these little treasure chests, and I may or may not need iron right away, but we'll at least... Okay, so that's good. And that was a weird audio bug down there, so let's drop a torch. See, we get... Yeah, we're getting into the lower depths, which I was exploring on the other planet, and this was part of the off-camera stuff that I did before while trying to look for stuff, is that I did find some interesting deep places on the first forest biome that maybe I would be willing to revisit, except for the fact that... Let's see here, so... We get a lot of blocks and stone like this, actually, which this is pretty nice to see, because this is kind of the same stuff, which tells me I'm at a good depth. And, oh good, we're getting one of my favorite songs from the soundtrack here as well. But when you try and mine this stuff, okay, this is just mud, okay. I thought this was something else, however, I think that is silver there, so we're gonna... Silver in the mud, perhaps. Let's do it. As I'm going to be drowning again here in a second. Yes, so that's more silver ore. We do want silver. Silver gear is probably the tier that I'll need to take on the first boss, which it's nice to say that I had a, I guess you'd almost call it a shared Starbound experience with everyone else, because I've heard a lot of other people say, hey, look, that first boss that you fight, he's kind of tough. Okay, so this is kind of where I wanted to be here, and I have a ton of torches. So I'm going to be very liberal lighting my way here. Yeah, I actually... So I have been down here before from the... No, because I put that torch down there. But this is about where I fell and died the last time. So we're just going to hit these chests, get the pixels. I'm very wary. Oh, wow, that was spikes that I fell on. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful to not land on the things here. Of course spikes would hurt. Of course they'd hurt. So let's take these with us. Are they stalagmites or stalactites? Unrefined wood. Interesting. So those are just wooden spikes somebody made, and that's just going to be cobblestone. Okay. Good to know. Now, I have had some people kind of wonder to me, when are you going to make a shelter? When are you going to make a home? And I am going to make a shelter eventually. I just first kind of want to find a planet that feels like home. And so far, the first planet, as nice as the forest biome was, and if those trees respawn, it could be very useful just to get a lot of fuel to leave and come back and leave and come back. But considering half the planet is covered by a bunch of apex and a tenement house, and this mud is fantastic to dig through, man. It's just so easy. It doesn't really... It feels like the place is already taken. I kind of want to go to a place where it feels like it could be mine. And is this one such a place? I mean, there's an abandoned apex research facility, or at least they're all in health recovery, and I really need to bring a bed here next time I'm down. Alright, so... Maybe I could actually craft a, what am I saying? I could probably craft a workbench right now and just make a bed. Yeah, I have, that's most of my wooden planks left. Do I have unrefined wood on me right now? I have 78 unrefined wood, so we'll make a few of these. And thank you to the people who pointed out that when I do one of these, it crafts 3 because of the times 3 there. So we're gonna make a crafting table real quick. Let's just set that here, somewhere, somehow, some way. Somewhere that's flat enough. There we go. And let's just make a bed. I should be able to make a bed. Of course, you don't hit C, you interact with the crafting table. And bed. I can make a wooden bed. Yay. So now I can recover health without bandages, and how in the world did I not notice that thing right there this whole time? So there's, looks like an alarm light. We're definitely going to be exploring that. And that's one thing I really like about Starbound so far, is that there's just a lot of interesting different stuff, and I don't know what the little skull and crossbones were there, but we are going to use the matter manipulator to take that out first. I know it looks kind of like I'm peeing, but we can all be mature about it and make pee jokes, because I know I'm so mature all the time, every day. It's so easy. Okay, so over here, little more dangerous stuff. I do not know if you're hostile. I'm going to assume that you are. So let's see here. I can just take these out. And yeah, so far, pretty successful underground exploration. And that is a ton of stuff, so... Let's see here. Are you hostile? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, that's exciting. And you're level 5, so... Okay, and you're now level dead. So, we have some new monsters to deal with, and once again, part of the fun of exploring this game is just not knowing exactly who is friend and who is foe. Because much like Terraria, you get different styles of creatures the further you go down into the ground here, so maybe I should have hid behind the safety spot there, but yeah, I'm really looking for more resources, although pixels are nice, and if I get 1,000 pixels, I could just go ahead and make my other armor, and that may be the safer play, and just coming back up, but unfortunately, most of my pixel gain is not coming from smacking these little chests. It's coming from just other stuff. So let's see, that's 30 pixels. That's not terrible, though. But I could also get 1,300 because that is the ratio of pixels that you get to gain, or you lose like just a few of them here. So let's see what's here. I am burning through torches too, man. So we may explore that area a little bit. I really want to see what this is. Let's grab the coal, because I am going to need coal to get home. Or not home, but to go to the next planet. And I'm not sure what kind of planet I'm going to go to next. But as I said before, I kind of like the below area a little more because it's melee creatures. Those ranged guys that I had to deal with up on the surface are just really, really annoying. So let's hear. You are friendly, I think. You look like you're friendly. You have 6 eyes. Let's kill you anyway. As I just jump into spikes here. So that was some karma for me. And the main reason I'm killing even the friendly things is because I am farming for pixels. Okay, let's time this right. Maybe I can get into Faldo's death on the hammer. No, we're not. We're not gonna get that timed right. There we go. But yeah, 10 pixels, not terrible. And I'll just take this with me so I can craft. So let's go ahead and dig down. This should be easy enough to get to. Do we have actually another underground laboratory here? That's fascinating, and I just derped with this right here because I'm going to have to make myself some ways to platform and jump back up. Fortunately, the silver pickaxe, really good with this kind of thing. So it does look like we have a secret underground place, and this is nice, actually, from a point of interest standpoint, and we'll deal with that later when we come back up. First off, there's a big hole right here that I cannot escape out of. But we're actually still, in terms of where we are on the map, below the other research facility. So this is like a super secret area here. Still no enemies that I can tell. Just looks like some extra stuff. And I can't even go into those lockers. And I can't take these vials with me, although it'd be nice if I could. Because you can... Supposedly red flask. Does the red flask do anything, or is it just a flask? Decorative. Just nice that they label things as decorative, so we'll just smash and grab. I'd love to get more stem packs now that I know that they actually do beneficial things like regen your health and make you have a glow light around you. It's what the yellow stem pack does. I think that's what I have. So that'd be I really like the spelunking potion, or those kind of things that give you light effects. So here we are down here, still in the mud, just have some underground tubes to deal with. Doesn't look like we have too much more here. So we'll just drop a torch and keep going. Obviously after smashing and grabbing again. Because we are farming pixels, and right now I do have plenty of pixels, but my sub-goal here is not so much to get a bunch of pixels. It's to get down deeper into the depths of, not the Earth, but what's this planet called? Boo something or other? So let's see here. That's a spike. So we just need to keep our torches at the ready. So at least I should be pretty close to having enough pixels to at least where I can farm outside as needed. But we are going to follow these caverns a little bit further down here. Obviously do the safety thing. So you hear my nice dogs in the background being dogs. Yeah, this is a really big cavern. So yeah, mud is really easy to mine through, so that's a plus. But we'll see kind of where we're going here. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and apologize for the quick edit there. Had to take care of some things because that's what happens when you try and play for extended periods. Oh, okay, this is good. This is where we want to be next, this purplish area, because this is going to be totally different kinds of resources and stuff. I don't know about artificial light or anything, but this is with sand. That means this could be a gold mine to actually dig. So we'll see what we can get down here as I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's go ahead and chow down. And I've seen some people criticize the health bar a little bit. Let me see here. Show hunger should be the command here. And anytime, if you type that in /show hunger, there's your hunger level. It is like a just a basic command here. And let's see here. We gotta have something down here eventually. So I do have plenty of unrefined wood still, and I do have plenty of torches. So I have a feeling we're going to see something nasty in just a minute. But at least for now, there we go. There's a creature that I've seen already. Let's see what this is. This is probably just cobblestone. No, it's dry sand. So we have purple sand down below the surface, and I'm just flooding somebody else apparently. But those look like harder creatures. Now, I haven't dug far enough down to get to a lava flow or anything, but we'll see if that's the case before long. That's a new guy. Okay. And it's funny, some of the scary creatures are usually the ones that you think are going to be hostile or not, and some of the ones that are cute and cuddly are. It'd be really convenient if none of these guys tried to attack me, but nope. That one is pretty bad. And he's level 5. So, more bandage. I may have to change planage just to get some damn bandages. And that's okay. Because the nice thing is now that I know this place is here, I can always come back. Okay, those guys were pretty tanky. And I kind of don't want to mess with that one a little bit. So yeah, let's actually use the bed here, I guess. So I'm hoping to get some better ores than what I've been finding so far. So just place the bed. Should be okay there. And quick heal up. Transition time. Alright, now that we're fully healed and getting peckish, it's time. Oh no, let's not go back to sleep, guy. Once again, I find it interesting that his eyes are now black with anger and rage. My understanding from actually hearing the developers and listening to some streams is that you actually do get different, as you go up the racial armor sets, each race has some extra bonus stuff, like the as far as I know, the glitch get like extra eyes or something. I really haven't spoiled it too much for myself otherwise, and I've seen a lot of people playing glitch. Glitch is very popular, which who doesn't want to play a medieval kind of crazy robot creature? I know I seriously considered it, but I had to go with the plant people because it's one of those things of what game lets you play as a plant. Not many of them, but I'm really hoping to find some better ores here. I really want to go down deeper into the underground. Did I actually pick up my bed? Yeah, I did. Sorry. I feel like I should have all this crap together by now, but I did have 1337 pixels for like half a second there. And I think this guy just charges, so that's not going to be too bad. I like dealing with charging enemies. Okay, that's terrifying. I do not like the beak there. It's probably super poisonous beak, and now you're jumping up here. Wow, he actually hit me, and I didn't kill him. Cheesy. And I almost just fell down a bottomless pit. Oh, sweet Jesus. So that guy's definitely trying to kill me. Well, it's nice to know that the further down you get, everything wants to make you lunch. So at least that's a constant in this game, is that you're always in danger. But the other thing I want to try doing here is, let's smack these pixels first. If I can get a good sense of what this room's like, and there is some iron up there, I'm not going to concern myself with that too much, is that I want to actually see if I can do some good sand mining here. Oh, is this sand actually going to do it, or is this Nah, this is underground sand, so it's easy to dig through, but it's dry sand. It's not like fine sand up top, so we're going to stick with the cavern, see if we can go down. We're getting in more of the purple range here, and apparently I unscrolled the guy, or he's going to be back in like 3 seconds to make me dinner. Whoa, that's very nice. I'm going to make you dinner. Oh, well, what are we having today? You. That's not very nice. Okay, so or maybe we switch from daytime to nighttime. Unfortunately, I don't have a clock here, and here we go. We are now at the lower level, and you can see this cobblestone is a lot harder to dig through the further down we get. So we have some guys that are jumping very happily, and I'm not, unfortunately, getting a lot of little things to crawl on, so we're just going to use our matter manipulator to try and make a good platform. I don't think these guys are hostile. I don't think they are. But if I die now, I'll be able to upgrade my armor anyway, so I can freely explore a little bit better. Something's trying to kill me. Oh, he is trying to kill me. Hey, you. Hey, you. Let's just bow you. I haven't used my bow in a while. Okay, so he's casting a fly swarm. I'm a little worried about that. Once again, I'm sure there's Pokemon references I could be making that I'm missing, but I did call it Pokemon, so some of you all will never forgive me for that. Okay, so let's actually use the appropriate weapon to knock these down, as there's a lot more spikes and things are getting a lot more dangerous here. So, are these guys hostile? Yes, they are. Yes, they are very hostile. And now he's very dead. So there we go. So that's all good. Okay, cool. So 45 pixels. Definitely doing better on the pixel range here. And we're going to just try and go... Okay, good. There's silver here. We're just going to try and light up the path as best we can. Now, this is not like Minecraft where enemies can't spawn in lighted areas. And I think Terraria is the same way. Oh, God, how do I not remember that about Terraria? But, yeah, eventually... I mean... I'm losing my train of thought here. But yeah, enemies actually... The spawning mechanic in Starbound is that enemies do not spawn on player-placed blocks. So that's why your house is protected there. It's not because of light. You can actually have your house be pitch black, and you'll be okay. But right now, let's see here. Let's not ruin that. Got some more pixels. So these add up over time. And we're just going to get the rest of that silver. And it's nice, actually. When you upgrade your pickaxe enough, you do get to dig through a little bit faster. That copper one was starting to be pathetically slow. It actually wouldn't even dig through some places in time for it to repair. So just fun little things like that. And I can actually use this, and this is what I was talking about with scanning the blocks here. Like, you can look and see kind of what's underground. Like, there's something over there. I don't know if it's copper or what, because you can't necessarily tell that, but you can look and kind of cheat down a little bit and see what else there is to see. So I think I actually just saw gold up there. Is that the case? Oh, why am I getting a bunch of crackling all of a sudden? Yep, that's gold. It is not the first gold I have found in this game, but it is a lone wild gold, but at least that means I do have a little more. Yay, gold. That means we're getting deeper. What else do we got here? More silver, underwater silver. I do not know what that is. I think that's just a lighting effect. And iron. Matter manipulator says... Let's mine that silver. That's going to give us a little bit of a better view. Because silver is one of my goals. Getting up to silver armor from the iron may be enough. I'm actually going to try the boss again once I get my iron stuff together, if I can upgrade my bow one more time. And that's going to kind of be the challenge, because that bow needs some work. Okay, so let's go up here. Did I actually explore everything I can explore right here? Maybe. Maybe. So we did. So do we hit a dead end here? I feel like there should be more places I can go. Oh yeah, I can dash. Let's go down here. Let's dig down a little bit and see what there is to see. I don't know if we'll be able to make it that far, or if maybe this is a good time to actually head back up and see what's next. But sometimes, occasionally, you can stumble into things. And I guess, once again, I can use the matter manipulator as a kind of long-range scanner, because this is solid block, Yeah, we're all solid right around here, except for a patch of water right there. I was really hoping to find like some lava flows or something, but that may come for another day. So this may actually be a good place to call this video a pretty decent transition point, because I'm going to dig down for now and then probably head back up to try and get some more resources. I unfortunately do not have a lot of plant fibers right now, so that means my bandages are low and pretty much I'm stuck sleeping in the bed, which takes a very long time. So I may need to travel to a different planet next time just to see what else I can get. I did want to get more resources though, and I do feel like I have a promising place to mine here. Unfortunately, once you get deeper underground, the whole using the sand to funnel a bunch of resources to you doesn't quite work as well as maybe it did in the early game, but that's okay. So this is Way to Fail with Starbound. I hope you enjoyed what you're watching, and once again, I hope the audio... Ooh, we're getting in a lot of water. Wow, that's actually kind of convenient that it's doing that and kind of inconvenient at the same time. So I just tapped into a bunch of water from somewhere else. Let's see if we can do something really cute that somebody mentioned, though. If we can drain water by punching a hole back here and dropping a torch. No, did I actually just lose a torch? Okay, well, we're not draining water just yet. But yeah, I may be drowning here in just a minute, so goodbye, cruel world. But at least for now, we're going to see kind of what there is that we can do here in the near or distant future. That looks like an area right there that I can possibly mine up to. But yeah, this is Starbound. There's a lot of interesting exploration and survival mechanics to it, but in the end, it's all about finding resources, killing things, and hoping you don't get killed, which is probably what's about to happen to me. But I hope you enjoyed what you're watching. Feel free to subscribe or +1 or like or comment if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see me do or what I should be doing right now. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy interacting with you all as well. So that's it for now. We've put our toes a little bit deeper into the water, and I'm hoping next video we can go and push that even further. But that's it for now. See you next time.